Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Kindred Kitchen. I'm V, and Pam's behind the camera today.
Hello.
So today we're making a super simple recipe. It's our one part of the 50-50 plate. It's the carb part. And before we head on, I would like you to go down below and hit the subscribe button. Now let's dive into the ingredients. So here I have some chickpeas that I boiled. Now I boil my chickpeas. I have a little herb container. So what I do, it's meshed. So I put some black tea leaves in it. I put some spices with it. I put some black peppercorns, some cilantro seeds, and I put some cardamom in it, and I boil it. And that's the reason.
So could you use, before you move on, could you use like one of those tea balls?
Yeah,
you can buy anywhere.
Yeah, you can use tea bags too. You can just dump in the tea bags and boil it.
And you could probably use whatever seasonings appeal to you. Like if you wanted a little bit of a different flavor, you could use whatever herbs or
see the black tea makes the brine blackish.
Yeah.
You know?
So this is just liquid from
this is the brine that it cooked in. I have a whole bunch left, but I'm not using all of it.
That's good. That's cool.
Yeah, and you can see the color of the chickpeas. They're
now,
slightly...
if you wanted to just use plain chickpeas, could you use plain?
Yeah, you can use
or
plain
canned.
too.
Would you just save the liquid from the can?
I mean, I would go for fresh water if I'm using from a canned chickpeas. I would go for fresh water or broth. But use fresh water. If you're using canned chickpeas, I would rinse and drain them, and then just
use fresh
broth or water, whatever you have on.
And that is about, looks like maybe 3 cans.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use all of this. I'm gonna use some of this, and but it's good. I always have this on hand, like
I'll put the ingredients list down below, so we'll know exactly how much is in the recipe.
And for this, what I do, and I'd like to say this recipe, it's super simple, and it's something that it lasts a whole week in my fridge. And it's something that, if you eat at room temperature, you can travel with it, whatever. It's a really good recipe, and I usually do travel with this because then I know if I'm hungry, I have this, and I always have, since we've been traveling and stuff, we always have our cucumbers or something on hand, so it's easy to just fix it up pretty quick. So what I have here is I have my Ninja Foodi heating up here, and what I am gonna do is I'm gonna use hing. This is asafoetida, and this is very, very famous in Indian cooking. But if you don't have this, it's fine. There's no big deal. You don't have to. But here's my spice stuff that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use dry mango powder, which again, if you don't have, use lemon or lime. I have some cumin, some coriander, some salt, and some cayenne. I'm not going to use turmeric powder today for this because it's more like a blackened sort of thing. So, but it has a good flavor to it. So I'm going to start by putting 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds in there. Let's make it 1.5. And then with the asafoetida, what I do is I just do a sprinkle, and the thing with asafoetida is as soon as you put it in a hot pan, you can start to smell it. If you have it's just something that gives a different taste to food.
And if you want it, you can get this on Amazon easily. I bought some on Amazon a while back, and it'll last a while.
Now my pan was pretty hot, so as you can see, my seeds are roasting up pretty quick. Now I'm going to go in with my spices. I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon, probably 2 tablespoons of coriander, 1 tablespoon of cumin. I'm going to use 1.5 tablespoons of the dry mango powder, and a little bit of cayenne, not too much.
Like a 1/4 teaspoon maybe.
I'm going to put the salt when I put the chickpeas in. I just want to roast these spices up a little bit. And turn it back up to high. It smells really good. And my mom used to do this with black eyed beans too, black eyed peas. So my mom used to do this with that too. And sometimes in the morning she would cook up the beans this way, and we would get some sort of vegetable with it. And then on the weekends, this would kind of be our snack sort of thing, she would come home from the store. We'd be like, Mom, we're hungry.
How many times have I heard that? We're starving.
We're starving. Now, as you can see, it's turning brown. Everything is brown. There's a fine line between brown and black, so. Now you can see all the spices are nice and brown, and I can smell them.
They look nice and toasty.
Yeah, yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my chickpeas, put them in there.
And that does look like about 3 cans in there.
Yeah.
If you're using a can of chickpeas. I mean, it's a good 3 cans.
Yeah. And you can see the spices are sticking to the chickpeas.
Oh yeah.
But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna put my salt in. I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of salt. And the reason I'm gonna add water in here is because I want the masala to stick to the chickpeas. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of the brine that I cooked it in, and let it just simmer for like 5 minutes.
And I know some people that watch this are like salt-free, doing salt-free.
Yeah.
Feel free to add or take away salt in any recipe. I mean, I think most people know that, but I want to just say that for people that are new, don't cook very often or something, you know, you can add or take away salt.
Now I put about 4 ounces of water in all of this just to... So I'm just going to let this go so everything can stick to the chickpeas.
Are you going to keep stirring, or are you going to let it?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it alone for a minute. All right. So now everything, the water is dried up and all the masala is sticking to the chickpeas. See?
Yep.
And it looks yum. And my kids love this too, by the way, just so you know.
Well, the flavor's in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavor in it, and the tang from the dry mango powder just brings it all together. But yeah.
And is this something like you could even take something as simple as this and flavor it however you wanted to?
Yeah.
You know, taco seasoning or something, and have these flavored, and they're not like, you know, sometimes we air fry the chickpeas and they're crunchier.
Yeah.
These are not that.
Yeah, these are not that. So you can have it with a salad on the side, or you can, you know, I mean, it's good as a snack. You know, you can cut up some cucumbers with it. Good for a lunch. Good to take with you when you're the best part about it is that it's dry, so it travels really good. That's the best thing about it.
Spilling or leaking.
Yeah, and then I will tell you what I do when I have these left over and the kids are wore out of eating it. What I do is I add some of our veggie loaded sauce. I add some garam masala, and you have chana masala ready. You know, so it's easy. It's easy to switch it whichever direction you want. So it's something that you know I grew up eating, and I was like, I'm gonna make this for Pam and you, so you can give it a try. All right. So if you are ready to try this recipe, go down below and comment so we can know what you're doing. And before you head out, why don't you go over to Instagrams, like us, we're KVegans on Instagram. And wait, just before you head on out from Instagram, jump over to kindredvegans.com and sign up for your newsletter. And we'll see you right back here next week. Bye.
Bye.